They do.
Has to be a traumatic experience.
You just early.
That's good. Don't worry. Starting early is not bad. Do not worry about it. That's
so
good.
wait, so y'all don't do nothing? Like, what do y'all do all day?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
What do you and your roommates do? Like, do y'all hang out for like a little while and then everybody goes their own way? Like, what do you do?
I know my personality is I can't be around people too often because I will get annoyed.
She's super introvert.
It's not it's like triggers. Like I start to...
Noah says
no, because like I can't be around people for too long. That's the thing. Like,
so how do they trigger you?
No, that's what I don't know yet. I just avoid it.
Oh damn! You didn't even give him a chance.
Well, no, I don't want to. Like some people can just live with each other and be in each other's face every 30 seconds.
I see what you're saying. You're just tired. You ain't trying to have it.
Like if in a big hangout, I will hang out with my friends, but once like I'm drained, I will leave.
Because she's an introvert. That's how they get their energy from themselves.
So like my house is my place to recharge. So
you don't mind being alone and just doing whatever you got to do.
Yeah, but eventually I'll be like, I need to see people, so I'll like talk to people.
So your energy levels go down when you're by yourself for a while. Then I'm gonna get some energy from people. Once I get enough, I go right back.
That's why I say I'm like back and forth. I'm not like introverted where I could be like, I hate everybody.
Damn.
So wait, so like your other roommates, are they all introverts too?
Yeah, we're all just chilling in our room.
So everybody, so you got a whole house full of introverts?
No, well, like it's a back and forth kind of thing.
Oh.
Do they drink?
2 of them do. Ryan and I don't. Ryan used to, but he stopped.
Why'd he stop?
I don't know. I asked a little bit, but it was
she can't put that man business on blast.
I mean, I'm not going too much into this business. I'm like, why'd you stop? I mean,
hey, she got to go home after this.
Listen, you tell him that I asked, and then show a picture of my crazy looking beard.
It was just like he said the lack of control he wasn't feeling anymore.
There you go.
Well,
yep.
Well, duh. That means you drink too much. I mean,
he wasn't ever.
No,
Really
but you could still buzzing. Even if you buzz, you now have full control of yourself when you buzzing.
You have enough control.
You lose some of your inhibitions.
Well, that's why you drink.
Well, that's why I don't. That's why I don't drink. Man, forget that.
Yeah, alcohol gets you into trouble. I have to agree.
So y'all don't have like any y'all don't get together and have like game nights like with just your roommates?
Do you go out like on the weekends?
Well, since the COVID stuff, like
you can't go out.
Oh yeah, the COVID.
No, I'm talking about this is the COVID stuff. So like y'all play games like game night together. Like there's like 3 of you. There's 4 of you total.
Netflix night, like where you just choose a show.
Like, the first night of quarantine, I think we made dinner or something and we watched a movie, and then after that we just like disappeared.
Damn.
God damn.
They ain't like no party, man. Like ain't got no kind of weird like midnight like breakfast at midnight kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Ryan plays video games till the crack of dawn.
My God, he's like a Noah. He's like an older version of Noah.
Like, we see him on occasion
teenage
unless you schedule an appointment with him to see him.
Oh man!
Like we did dinner the other day a few times, and then we did like a cupcake thing.
Y'all are some tame college students, man.
God.
I had never
when
met
I was
y'all
in college, dude, my roommates were using drugs. I mean,
oh yeah.
You have your people that are using drugs here and there, but like,
in your apartment,
no.
Ian's roommate for a while was like he would buy in bulk because of the price. And so then he became a dealer by default because everybody knew that he had in bulk.
They were coming to my apartment to try to get drugs.
Everybody but Ian smoked.
I'm like, what? I said, dude, what is going on here? We can't be distributing drugs out of the apartment. Eventually the cops will find you and bust you.
Ian said he said, I'm going to rat all y'all asses out.
I said, if the cops come, I'm telling everything. I'm going to show them where everything is because I'm not going to prison. I will rat all. Listen, I said, I will rat all of you out in 2 seconds. I'll tell them where your friends are at, where they live. I don't give a damn because I ain't trying to go. And I'm black. Man. I told him, I was like, they'll arrest my ass first. I said, I'll plea a deal. I'm not going down for you guys. Forget it. Yeah, you guys are very tame. When I was in college, it was chilling. My God.
Yeah.
Like I go out and hang out with my friends. Like when school is happening, I'd die to have a day like that because it was just very repetitive, like class and stuff. But right now, because I prefer to do different things if I'm going to do stuff, not like sit in front of a TV and watch a show.
But haven't you guys been at the beach early on or something?
Yeah, like we had a beach day one day before everything dropped. We did West Coast, East Coast beach day.
When did the COVID officially start for you guys at UCF? Like when did they say no more school? Do you remember what that? You said it was 7 weeks ago, obviously.
That was during spring break when they.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they were on spring break.
That's right. That was the whole big deal with that guy on the TV saying, "Oh, I'm not worried about COVID. We still gotta have some fun." That guy.
Yeah.
So I guess spring break was when all this started. I totally forgot about that.
The beach got closed right after the day we went.
That's right. And you didn't go to the beach, right?
No, she went before.
I went before.
Okay.
Hey, they did an East Coast, West Coast, and one day what did you watch the sun on one side? Which way?
So we woke up at like 5.
Hell no.
Wait, listen a little story. So you woke up.
We got the sun at 5. We left at 5 and got to the beach at like 6.
New Smyrna?
No,
yes.
we went to Cocoa.
Okay.
So they went. That's on the east side.
Yeah. So we played.
They watched the sunset.
The
sunrise. I'm sorry, the sunrise at Cocoa.
Yeah. So then we came back, made breakfast, and then we went to what was it?
We went west to Tampa, St. Pete. Okay, they went to Clearwater Beach to watch the sun set.
In one day? See, that's fun. I've never done that before.
I know. I never even thought about doing that.
Who thought about that in your group? Was it you? Of course it was you. Of course it was you.
The original plan was like,
of course it was you.
Because I like to do that kind of stuff.
And none of my friends did. Of course it's me.
No, because it was like 5. It was like 5 of us in the morning, and then I think 5. Because in the morning trip, I was like, originally the plan was to camp on the beach, but I'm like, I think some people were saying it wasn't allowed, so we were like, okay. And then someone gave me the idea of like back and forth. I'm like, I can't drive that because I've never driven over an hour. So
what? She is afraid to drive more than
these
an hour.
roads are literally me trying to go to the car wash today. My ride went from 10 minutes to 15 because I took the wrong turn.
Well,
tell me why I was on the road. I'm probably going to call for my dad about tolls now because I was on the wrong road. I took the wrong right turn.
That happens.
Elon, you know what? The best way to learn air is just to drive around and get lost. That
I
really
don't
is
like driving here because literally the exit to get to your place, not from my school, but like from the car wash I went to this morning or earlier, you didn't even see it. It just came out of nowhere. Your roads are built different. So
no, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Well, in Texas, you know, they got all them stupid service roads in Texas.
The stupid service roads that are ridiculous.
Your roads are built by crackheads. Just accept it because I can't.
Florida's very old-fashioned in their roads, so we're now just starting to build.
It looks like it's been under construction since day one.
It has been.
It has.
It's always under construction.
What is it, year 5 on this project? Or year 4? I don't know, on this project?
Highway, I don't know. So Elon, like, how's your classes? Now that they had to transition your classes from being in person to all online, like, how did that go? Have your teachers been, like, really nice about it? Or I heard people be cheating and stuff. I haven't heard stuff about that. I've seen some articles about like this whole class, like got like this physics class or something. They all like cheat. They try to tell them to please confess that if you cheated but the teacher gave them 24 hours to take a test or 48 hours. So they all cheated, or a lot of people cheated.
How do they know they cheated? Can they prove it?
They figured one person take it, or
what happens is that happened when I was in school. They had one person. This girl was stupid. She copied it word for word. I'm like, no.
On paper?
Yeah, if you're gonna cheat, you got to make it in your own words and just do the main stuff,
like
you know?
Yeah, this is some kind of, I don't know what kind of test it was, but they all cheated and got
Nah, dude.
But how are they doing yours, like your work? How did they change it from what was supposed to be in the syllabus to what happened because you went online?
Yeah, because everything's online. How did that work for you?
Some of my classes dropped assignments, which was pretty chill. Like, I had a lab report that was due, so they dropped that and they gave us a free 100 for like being just lenient.
Damn.
But I definitely wish they had done something else because, you know, it's not like, you know, the virus isn't affecting anyone, because there's people I knew that like had family members die from it and they're still expected to like finish their assignments on time.
Oh, wow.
Really? They didn't give any leniency for...
So, well, some people don't really process that because they're like, we have 300 students.
But you know what they do though? Because you know some of these students be lying. Like they be making up the
Well, yeah.
What's the thing? The program. They be making up the program and everything.
Damn. What?
Of course, if you're desperate enough and you need
you're going to print out a fake funeral death?
Yeah, they could.
What?
It could be someone who died already. They just make up one and put the date
I
for
have
now.
never heard of somebody doing that.
Of course, people do that, Ian.
What?
If you can think it, it's been done.
That's horrible. You're going to fake a death just to get out of an exam?
Of course, if you're desperate enough.
I mean, I've been desperate, but damn, I'll just... Damn.
Fake is sick. All kind of things people do just to get out. Just to get out of it. That's why teachers don't take. That's what they ruin it for everybody. Because teachers are like, "Oh, I'm not taking no excuses."
Yeah, when somebody does actually die, they don't believe it. So
right, because they hear all the excuses all the time.
God, I hate all you students out there that ruined my death when I was in college. Not mine, but
yeah, no, it's probably going to change a lot when just like online classes in general, because a lot of the stuff you can find online already because they just recycle questions.
Yep.
But like now that this whole thing happened, I definitely think they're gonna like amp up classics, especially for like summer term and fall if it's online. Hopefully not.
But, so do you have more writing assignments now because of that?
No, they couldn't, like, since it was so last minute and out of nowhere, they just kind of fight or flight situation, just make the tests online. Everything that was originally due is online, same time, but some things got pushed back.
Well, that's good though. I mean, that's pretty good that.
Yeah, I was used to it because I take at least 1 or 2 online classes every semester, so it's chill because it's on my own time. I prefer that rather than being crunched into an hour, 30 minutes.
Well, okay.
But yeah, some classes were like a little bit weird.
Oh, so what's the craziest thing that happened to? So you've been in college for like 2 years. So what's the craziest thing that's happened to you since you were in college? Like something you'll never forget.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
What?
She has to think about this.
Yeah, like your craziest experience.
She doesn't want to be embarrassed, so she's going way in the back of her head to think about something that she can put on the radio.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
This better be good. Juicy?
Ain't there nothing crazy?
I have to go back far.
You have to think.
It's only been 2 years.
My God, I can tell you.
It's only been 2 years. Okay.
Actually, it's not even been 2 full years because you started in August.
You're asking for something juicy. I'm trying.
Oh my God, I can tell you mine right now.
Yeah, I'm trying not to put someone in the buzz.
Well, no names.
No names. Yeah, we're not giving names.
Just situations is fine. I think that's fine because your friend's never gonna listen to the show anyway, whoever it is. So
you never know. I'm trying to think, big for you guys.
Thank you, Ellan.
I'm trying to think. I know there's always
drugs.
There's always drugs.
That's too easy.
Basic story.
You know what? Drugs is too easy because you can assume most kids are.
Yeah.
Well, that's like your we weren't there when that one happened.
What?
When you're for years. While you're thinking is when your roommate bought the bad drugs and then he went down to confront the guy and the guy was like.
Oh,
he's like, I'm going to tell the police. The guy came.
My roommate. So, my roommate and a whole bunch of guys bought drugs from this other guy, and it was a bag full of Tylenol. All right, they thought it was ecstasy, and they paid I think it was like $1,500.
Like a bunch of them put in. A bunch of them put in on the bag.
Like 3 or 4 of them put in. It was like a bag, right? And it was like a bag of Tylenol. So my friend goes on to the guy. He's like, man.
And the guy lived downstairs.
And they don't realize these guys just lived there, but these guys were the real deal.
Like they're kind of thuggish.
These were traffickers downstairs. They would drive down to Miami and back and forth. So my friend goes, hey man, if you don't give us our money back, we're going to tell the cops. The guy goes, if you call the cops, we're going to kill you.
And he packed up and left.
My friend packed up his stuff and left the next morning.
To go back home. I think the semester was almost over, but he didn't even wait. He had no plans on going home right then and there.
Yeah, he wasn't planning to go down. He was going to probably be like there another month or two. That night, he packed up his stuff the next day. I was like, where are you going? I was like, I'm going home, man. I said, why are you going home? He's like, man, I ain't trying to. I'm like, why would you threaten a drug dealer that you're going to call the cops? Are you stupid?
Right?
They don't play by your rules, dude. Exactly. They don't give a damn about you, dude. They'll kill you.
Lesson learned.
Oh, that's the funny.
That's why you don't be messing with drugs, man. Especially trying to buy in bulk.
The thing is, if you're going to buy, make sure you have your friend with a gun there next to you when you're buying the stuff.
Man, none of them dudes was hardcore. All of them were like, they were like regular old dudes. Yeah, none of them were ready to go do something. None of them had a gun.
That's why the drug dealer ripped them off because look at these guys. He ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna rip you off. Do it to the wrong person, you get killed.
Yep.
She's still thinking about it.
I am because nothing is.
Oh my God!
Nothing that was okay. What like fun? That was fun and exciting.
Well, it's all these just staying up really late stories.
Oh my God! Come on.
We didn't go to sleep. I think one of the nights we just didn't go to sleep until 7 a.m.
What the hell? Give us something, man! I kissed this boy. It was the first time I met him, Ian. Oh, I'll never forget him. I didn't see him again. I bet you that happened, but she ain't trying to tell us. That's what that is. Look at her.
Did you get buzzed? I did that once.
She can't even look me in the face. Did you kiss a boy?
I did that once.
Did you kiss a boy?
I got buzzed in college.
I didn't.
I'll cover up the white.
I didn't.
Just make a hand signal.
Girl, you grown. Your parents ain't gonna worry about you.
You're a grown
they ain't
woman,
worry about you.
You're a grown woman.
As long as you ain't hoeing, they'll be okay.
I don't.
But we know you ain't hoeing, so as long as you ain't hoeing, you good.
Oh man! Oh damn, that was funny.
He's always so amused.
I know.
That's how you say it. As long as you ain't hoeing, you're fine. Ellan, it's okay. You don't have to be embarrassed. I know you're.
I'm not embarrassed.
Is it hot in here?
Because you're just laughing like crazy. It's your hot breath just blowing.
He's always laughing. He laughs at everything.
Listen, that's why I'm living so long, because I laugh. Your problem is you don't laugh enough. So you gotta laugh more, man. Well, it's too bad you can't come up with one thing.
I do have a story, but I just don't